Hey everybody, it's time for Government Reclamations. Well, Government Reclamations. Today we're going to talk about things that are not high on anybody's list of things to do. Dealing with the loss of your account holder and with possibly losing money. Today it's all about Government Reclamations. Ready for more? Stay tuned. Now I have to say right away, after years of working with reclamations, it's nearly impossible. In fact, it is impossible to fit everything you need to know in one 5-minute video. So we're going to just hit some of the highlights. First of all, what is a government reclamation? Well, it's the procedure that is used to recover benefit payments that were made through the ACH to the account of a recipient or a beneficiary who died or became legally incapacitated. But when? On effective date? On settlement date? Or on date of death? Did he just say date of death? Yes, I did. You are responsible for what is received after the date of death, not before. If it is received before, by rule of thumb, you get to keep it. What if the settlement date and the date of death are the same? You get to keep it. But my institution doesn't do that. I'm not saying your institution is wrong. Always follow your procedures. I'm just saying by rule of thumb, if the settlement date is equal to or before the date of death, then keep it. If it's after, send it back. But the local security office called and said it's their money. It may be, but that's between the survivors of the deceased and the government agency in question. It's not for you, the financial institution, to question or determine. But, and it's a big but, I do want to add that there are usually subcodes that can further aid in this process because it explains through the subcodes who actually is to be receiving the funds. But again, I'm just hitting the highlights for now. Are all government payments subject to reclamation? No, they're not. There's a listing of those that are and a listing of those that aren't in the Green Book. And the what? The Green Book. The Green Book is the best of all payments related publications there is. Seriously, nothing else comes close. So just what is the Green Book? Well, the Green Book is a comprehensive guide for financial institutions that receive ACH payments from and send payments to the federal government. The Green Book is an interpretation of 31 CFR Part 210. That's the official regulation. And most federal payments are made through the ACH with very few exceptions. So the Green Book, an extremely useful tool. Federal government ACH transactions continue to be subject to the same rules as private industry ACH payments, but they are also subject to special rules. And the Green Book is designed to deal primarily with exceptions or issues unique to federal government operations. Plus, the Green Book contains federal agency contact information, website addresses where appropriate, and I would also further add though, contact your regional payment association if you need help with a particular entry, as they will be able to provide guidance on that. You don't always have to go directly to the Bureau of Fiscal Service. To make the Green Book easier to navigate, download, and print, well, guess what? It's available online. Yes, online. The chapters are available in PDF format. They do periodically review and update the Green Book, and you can sign up for notifications on the Bureau of Fiscal Service website at fiscal.treasury.gov. And when working with government payments and the reclamation process, knowing that your account holder is deceased is critical. But how do you know? Notification by any means results in the RDFI having what we call constructive knowledge. Notification by survivors, or the executor of the state, or a funeral home. By receiving a death notification entry, a DNE, which we discussed in last week's video. Receipt of notice of reclamation. This is the government notifying that they are wanting to get some money back. This reclamation, or the Notice of Reclamation, Fiscal Service Form 133, initiates the recovery of post-death benefit payments that have not been returned to the government, for which, as an RDFI, you may be held liable. But what do I do if I receive a Notice of Reclamation? Don't panic, but don't delay. You can immediately return all subsequent post-death benefit payments to the government dispersing office. The RDFI must also notify the sending agency of the recipient's death if you become aware. The return of an entry equals notification. So, an ACH return using return reason codes R15 or 14 does constitute proper notification to the federal agency. Well, shouldn't I just hold on to the payments? No. Under no circumstances should an RDFI hold payments, especially indefinitely, in a suspense account or by any other means, nor should payments otherwise be held if any of the conditions apply on when to return a payment. See, holding a payment constitutes a breach of the RDFI's warranty for the handling of federal government ACH payments under the Code of Federal Regulations, and it could result in your inability to actually limit your liability. There are ways that an RDFI can limit its liability, and like I said at the beginning of the video, there's more to reclamations than can fit into one video. I hope you enjoyed what you did learn from this. If you'd like more, well, I want you to know for 2020, the Payments Professor is already under production for several videos and even some series. If there's a topic you'd like to have, like maybe the reclamation process, please let me know. Email me, kevin@paymentsprofessor.com, message me here on LinkedIn, or you can just leave a comment. Currently, we are also looking at the number of views and the likes for videos to help determine what content we will create for 2020. So make sure to hit that like button and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.